Welcome to the vendor training course, Completing an Interior Inspection. In this course, I will discuss the appropriate way to gain access to a property and how to properly perform an interior inspection. Let's begin. When starting the inspection, you need to approach the property to perform a complete exterior inspection first to confirm the property is still vacant. Do not assume the property is vacant because the order you received is an interior inspection.
To learn more about how to perform an exterior inspection, view the Completing an Exterior Inspection course.
Once the exterior inspection is complete, you will require access to the inside of the property to perform the interior inspection. Most properties are secured with a lockbox at a secondary door. If you are unable to locate the lockbox on a secondary door, you will need to check all other doors at the property and all exterior locations close to the doors, such as a railing, water spigot, or fence. If the lockbox is not found, you must take photos of all exterior doors to show that the lockbox is not present. If you locate the lockbox, but the code provided does not work, you must check address line 2 of the order for any additional codes or for the broker name and number to contact for assistance. If none of the codes allow access to the lockbox, you must provide a photo showing the original code selected on the tumblers of the lockbox. The photo must be a very clear picture showing that the lockbox code provided in InSpy 2 did not work. The photo cannot be blurry or taken from a distance. This will show that you have tried to access the property with the tumblers in the correct positions and access was not able to be completed. If the lockbox opened but there is no key inside, you are required to provide a photograph showing that the lockbox is empty. If the key is present but does not work in the lock on the door, you must provide a photo showing the lock and key are not compatible. If the key found in the lockbox does provide access to the property, you can now proceed inside to complete the interior inspection. Before going into the property, it is important to knock and announce yourself to alert anyone inside of your presence. Upon entering the property, you will find a sign-in sheet, usually located in the kitchen. You are required to sign in as a record of being there performing an inspection for that day. You must provide the date, the purpose or type of inspection you are performing, your company name, and the property condition. Should you find a sign-in sheet full or 75% full, you are required to leave a new sign-in sheet, along with the current sign-in sheet. This enables further tracking of all individuals entering the property to perform work. When providing photos of the interior of the property, it is important that you photograph each and every room in the property, starting with the floor, to verify there aren't any potential safety hazards or damages. You also want to look at all the walls to determine if there are any structural damages, cracks, or anything that may affect the condition of the property. Finally, you will look at all ceilings to identify if there is potential water damage coming from the roof or other areas of the house. When inspecting the kitchen and laundry room, you must also check that all appliances are present. In situations where you identify appliances are missing, you must also provide a photo of where the missing appliances used to be. It is additionally important when inspecting kitchens and bathrooms to ensure you are opening all cabinets and looking underneath the sink for signs of potential water or mold damage. Each time you inspect a bathroom, should you see any toilet seats where the wrap or winterization has been compromised, report this in your inspection results. When inspecting the basement, you are required to check all 4 walls, the floor, and the ceiling for any potential water or mold damage. Should you identify any mold, provide as many photos as possible to support the size and growth of the mold. Also, provide photos of the furnace and hot water tank. Just as all other appliances, if they are missing, photograph where they should be. You will also want to inspect the garage for any damages, mold, or other potential hazards. If it is a detached garage, ensure you check for a key in the lockbox to gain access to inspect the interior of it. As you can see in the corner of the garage, there is apparent water damage. The water is dripping through the roof from above. In this situation, you should be reporting water damage in your results as well as the mold damage shown here on the walls. In cases of water dripping, this is considered an emergency situation in which you must call Safeguard from site immediately to alert them of water entering into the structure. Common areas missed during the interior inspections are hallways, closets, and stairs. Be sure to open all closets and look inside at the floor, walls, and ceilings for damages. When going up or down stairs, you must visually check for any loose or missing spindles, which could be a safety hazard. Additionally, any stairs that appear broken or unsteady should be photographed and reported. When completing a volt stick test on the interior of a property, if a sub pump exists, test the outlet where it is plugged in first. After verifying that the power is running to the sub pump, reach your hand down into the hole and lift the float to confirm the sub pump is operational. If your volt stick test at the sub pump does not yield a signal, or if there is not a sub pump present at the property, you must complete your interior volt stick testing at the breaker box. It is important that you put the tester up to the box or the wires leading into the box. If the box happens to have a winterization sticker over the door to the box, you are not to open the door and compromise the winterization. In that scenario, you must then test on the wires going into the box. In addition to sub pumps, you should also be reporting the presence of any dehumidifiers, which are typically located in a basement, kitchen, or bathroom. You should be confirming they are plugged in and operational. If the dehumidifier is found to be missing or inoperable, this must be reported in your inspection results. Before leaving the property, ensure you have inspected every room, including the garage and basement, all closets, stairs, hallways, crawl spaces, and cabinets. Make sure you have photographed each and every single room from floor to ceiling to properly report the interior condition. Any damage found at a property must be identified and photographed as well. This applies to interior and exterior damages. Upon completion of your inspection, remember to secure the property before leaving by verifying all doors and windows are closed and locked. Additionally, ensure all keys have been placed back into the lockbox and scramble the tumblers.